whether or not a PEO fits with every company is something that needs to be looked at. But things that I would look to would be, one, are there some dollar savings here by moving to a PEO, and that could be in the form of health insurance savings, could be in the form of comp savings. Secondly, from a compliance standpoint, if I'm the business owner right now, am I sleeping at night? Am I doing the right things when it comes to my employer or human resource function? Do I have one person inside my organization that's wearing multiple hats? Or do I have a team of folks and I just, it's all overhead for me? Am I really getting the most mileage out of them? So if I move to a PEO, can I eliminate some costs internally, or can I sleep better at night because now I know that I'm doing the right things? I think those are things that a PEO or a business owner should consider when making the migration to a PEO. Whenever we have a client or a prospective client that may call us because of our PEO expertise and they say, look, is this something we should consider? We'll generally jump in and roll up the sleeves and work with their numbers to make sure it makes sense. We'll look at things like, does it save them money in multiple states if they use the services of a PEO because now they don't necessarily have payroll in those states? Or are there some benefit savings from a retirement standpoint or health insurance or comp standpoint? Are there things that make it more effective? But really, again, Bill, the big savings are internally. What can we advise them? If you move to a PEO, you need to capitalize on these soft costs and eliminate perhaps some heads internally or some areas of exposure that they had and didn't even know that they were risking that now goes away as well. If you're looking for a PEO, it might be a good idea to inquire if they have a SAS 70 report done. And again, a SAS 70 is a report that to the financial community, to the CPAs of the world, means that that PEO has kind of had an ISO 9000 audit for the front office. It makes sure that all of its policies, procedures are implemented effectively, and they will repeat time and time again. So if that target company is considering the use of a PEO, they more than likely will be required to extract a SAS 70 from that PEO. So asking for it up front means that it's probably going to be a lot easier to get down the road. Generally speaking, a target company may use a PEO services when they're growing into multiple states and they don't have the competency in-house to handle that multiple state tax compliance. So that might be a first triggering event. Secondly, it's when they can't, there might be some bargaining power to be in a larger pool of employees. So maybe it's through comp issues or health insurance or retirement plan services. They may look to use a PEO in that regard as well.
Assuming that they're right for your type of business, then I'd also look at their insurance programs, because that's an important part of the bundle. On workers' compensation, are they using a licensed carrier in your state, or are they self-insured? That's very important. And on healthcare, are the array of options they're giving you, are they going to work for your PEO? Because they generally have one or two or three different healthcare options, and that may or may not work for your group given your demographics, your needs, etc. Secondly, I'd want to know how large they are. Generally, these businesses become financially viable once they get above 2,000 worksite employees. So for instance, Global, our PEO subsidiary has 16,000 worksite employees, and we've been in business for a number of years. The third thing that I think is really important is references. Small business people aren't shy talking about their services. If they love it, they'll tell you. If they don't, they won't. A significant percentage of PEO business comes from client referrals. So if they're reticent to give you a name of 3 business people in the area who have been using the service and are happy with it, I would be very reticent about using that company.